Assalamualaikum everyone. So today I'm going to be making a very nice and easy porridge that can be made at home. You don't need to buy it from the store. It has some fruit and it's obviously got oats in it. It's especially dedicated to all the men. Reason why is that it's healthy. You can cook it for your partner or your girlfriend, and you can show them some cooking skills. So let's go through the recipe at this stage. So I've got an apple that I've already chopped. I've removed the skin and I've de-seeded it and I've chopped it in cubes, and you can see that. I've also got a banana that is already cut into slices. So in this particular plate, what I have is 2 tablespoons of sugar and half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and I've already got a mug of oats. So these are the normal oats that you get from the grocery store. Let's go on the pan and start preparing this porridge to impress everyone. So I've got my pan and I've already added some oil in it. The reason why I want to make sure is that, to add the oil is to kind of heat up the flakes so that they can go a step further in the flavoring. I've also got the cinnamon and the sugar plate, so I'm only going to add the cinnamon because I want to infuse this oil. So first thing, I'm going to add the cinnamon, and because the cinnamon heats up very fast, I'll also add the apples at the same time. So let's get that done. And here you can see that the cinnamon is already infusing, so that's the reason why I said add the cinnamon and the apples at the same time. We're just going to stir and coat the apples in the cinnamon, and you know that apples and cinnamons, they do taste very well. I haven't yet added the banana because the banana is going to ooze out, and usually it's going to lose its shape and form. So the apples are usually more firmer, so that's why they've gone in first. And I had reduced the heat to add the cinnamon and the apple because I was worried about the cinnamon, but I've now increased the heat and I'm just still stirring until about a minute or so that the apples do release a little bit of their juice. You can see that the apples are releasing just a little bit of their juices, and the cinnamon has already started touching the pan. What I'm doing now is adding the oats as well. In they go. Now this particular soup, I am actually making it sorry, I had to remove that from the fire because the pan had become too hot. So this particular soup, I'm making it just with milk. You're more than happy to also use some water if you need to. So you can see here the apples have, I'm so used to saying potatoes, they do look like potatoes, to be honest. So the apples do have got the coating in at this stage, and what I'm going to do is add a milk. So I'm looking at about 1.5 cups to start off with, but if I need to add more, we'll add another half, so to make it 2, but I think 1.5 should be fine. So here I've already added the milk in it. Now I did add a little milk in the beginning because obviously you could see that my the cinnamon was touching the pan and sticking up on the pan, and so was the oats. So I added first like a half a glass of milk, and because I was videotaping I couldn't do that. It was touching my pan, but still I took it off the fire. You noticed that earlier on, and then once I took it off the fire, the pan cooled down a little bit. I added half a cup of milk, and what I did was that with my wooden spoon I scrubbed the bottom of the pan, and I can feel there's nothing that's sticking now at the bottom. So that means everything is still set to go. So we're gonna leave the apples to soften a little bit in the milk, and it's like poaching the apples as well, to be honest, but we are poaching it in the milk, and we are also giving the opportunity for the oats to cook. We will not still add the sugar, and we will not add the banana yet. So let's first let the milk boil up, and we give the opportunity for it to reduce. And you can see my milk is very light. This particular oats that I am cooking today It's actually an inspiration from our Indian sweet dish, which is rice pudding, and that's kheer. And usually you would see that on the kheer, once we cook it with the milk, the rice, it does come kind of, thickens out within the pan and gives a good creamish feeling. So that's exactly what I'm after. So that's what we will be doing with this particular porridge. So we'll wait until the milk boils and reduces as well. So it has been 3 minutes for the porridge at this stage, and you can see that the porridge has incorporated with the milk, giving it a nice good texture, and we can still see some visibility of the apples at this stage. Now this is the stage that we will add the bananas and the sugar, so that we can we're about to serve, so that we can taste all the flavors at this stage. So there you go, you can see it's bubbling up, it's ready to go, the porridge. We're gonna pour it in the bowls and serve them now. And here we have it, they are all good to go. So you can serve this to your partner in the bed, and I'm sure they're gonna love you for the effort that you've put in to make this porridge. I didn't have some fresh strawberries, so what I did is that I've decorated it with two grapes on it. So if you've got strawberries, you can have them one in the middle and have them sliced out around it, or because it already has 2 fruits, you don't want to go over the fruit, just add 1 strawberry in the middle, and that's what I've done. I've just added just 2 grapes because there's plenty of fruit in this porridge. So porridge is done. I hope you love it. Please like, subscribe to my channel. I'm not getting a lot of subscriptions, so if you can, I think people are not subscribing to it, so please, when you've got the chance, subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot. Bye.